All right, mystery solved. Those unknown drones that have been buzzing around for months, baffling the public, the FBI and the military, they weren't a mystery to the FAA. The White House revealed this week the FAA had authorized flights of so-called research drones in and around New Jersey. But the explanation has raised a whole new set of questions. Chief Investigator George Knapp is here live to ask a few of them. George.
Well, the first question that could have been asked by the White House press corps would start with two words. What the? The second question would be, was the entire leadership of the FAA off on a 2-month spelunking retreat deep inside the bowels of the earth and thus didn't know about these mystery drone swarms? I mean, FAA, what's the deal? The new White House spokesperson had a full plate of topics when she dropped this little bombshell.
The drones that were flying over New Jersey in large numbers were authorized to be flown by the FAA for research and various other reasons.
That is not an airplane.
Since late November, residents of New Jersey have been seeing odd drones in the skies. Former Governor Chris Christie says one flew over his house. Football star Aaron Rodgers saw one fly over his car. Hundreds of video clips and photos were posted on social media sites, and news coverage was wall to wall for weeks. Most of the images seemed to show objects that were not all that mysterious, misidentified planes and regular drones. But as the mystery deepened and the drones kept flying, Congress started asking questions, and the FBI launched an investigation.
We just don't know, and that's the concerning part.
According to the White House, the FAA suddenly remembered that it had authorized flights of research drones. How many? Over what area? The FAA website doesn't say. Way back in the distant past, December 17th, the FAA signed a joint statement with the FBI, Department of Defense, and Homeland Security to say that it was dispatching advanced detection technology and trained observers to New Jersey to help investigate the drone mystery. The FAA had also ordered flight restrictions on drones over much of New Jersey, but it didn't fess up. Here's where the mystery gets stickier. In December, drones penetrated the restricted airspace over a New Jersey nuclear plant and over multiple military facilities on the East Coast. Drones caused Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Ohio to shut down for a period. Coincidentally, during the same period when the East Coast was being inundated, formations of mystery objects invaded the highly restricted airspace over 4 essential air bases in the UK. The intrusions continued for weeks and were well coordinated, and according to media reports, the U.S. deployed its best anti-drone technology, but it had no effect on the intruders. And what about the serious intrusions that took place for 17 straight nights at Langley Air Force Base in Virginia, exactly a year earlier? Government officials acknowledged they employed their best anti-drone tech, but were unable to jam or track the intruders. Members of Congress have speculated that some of the drones were launched from Iranian motherships or Chinese submarines, or were flown by Russia. Exasperated officials in New Jersey didn't buy those theories back in December and might not swallow this one either. It seems like the FAA should be able to answer some pretty basic questions. When did it authorize the unknown research drones? How many of them were authorized? Over what period of time? And why didn't it come clean when so many agencies, including the FAA itself, were trying to figure this out? Back to you.